And welcome back. My name is Tim, and today we are going to be talking about how to sharpen knives properly. So I'll demonstrate that in a second. Alright, so what I have here, I have two chef's knives. Actually, I'm only going to be sharpening one. I have a sharpening stone, and exactly how to use this one. And I have got a honer, which I'll also explain exactly what it's used for. And I'm using oil for the stone itself. Alright, first I'm going to show you how to properly sharpen a knife, and I've seen this happen in a lot of kitchens. So what I see a lot of is actually a lot of people, when they sharpen the knives, they sharpen it edge to edge. Now that you're not really doing anything, all you're doing is damaging both knives, because if the edge here isn't sharpened, it kind of sticks out a little bit, all you're going to end up doing is chipping that blade, making it worse. The same thing with this side here. This isn't sharpening. This is, knives aren't used to sharpen other knives. Not the right tools, and you can actually injure yourself for not using the right tools as well. And on top of that, so I want to talk about the stone itself. So the sharpening stone itself has two sides to it. It has the rough side right here, where you do your first set of sharpening, and then you have your smooth side right here. And that's when you flip it over, and you do another round on this side. And I'll explain more, like exactly how the knife sharpens itself. Alright, so I'm going to explain exactly how the sharpening process works on a knife. So, let's say you have a damaged knife. Your damaged knife on the edge is basically going to look like this. So when you use the sharpening stone, it evens out a little bit more, and then you use the other side, it does it even more. And with the honer, the steel is actually only fine sharpens the knife. It doesn't sharpen it, it fine sharpens it to a perfect edge to make it straight, just like this. And that's what a honer actually does. Okay, so in order to sharpen your knife, you're going to need exactly this right here to start out with. And what you're going to end up doing, there's two ways to get your sharpening stone ready to sharpen your knife. You soak it in water for at least a half hour, so that way all the water absorbs into the stone, and then you start sharpening. Or you can use oil on it, and I am going to actually pour a little bit on my hand here. Get this a little oiled here. And once you use oil on your sharpening stone, then you can't switch it to water, because the water won't absorb into the stone. Alright, so I'm going to grab one of the knives here. When you use the knife to sharpen, you're going to make sure your knife is in between 45-degree angle and 0. So you'll about this way here, and all you can do is basically go down this way. You're just going to keep going that way. You're going to do that a few times, and then you switch to the other side, do the same thing a few times. Then what you're going to end up doing is flipping over to the second side here, which finely sharpens it even more. And you're going to do that a few times on both sides. And that make your knife even better. And then this is the final right here. And all you're going to do is the same thing in between 45-degree and 0 angle. Alright, and so that ends my demonstration on how to properly sharpen a knife. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. If you did like it, please like and also subscribe, please. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day.